What's on guys, we're back with a brand new video. In today's video we're back with another who is the best at a certain position series, and I did a few days ago I did midfielders, but I thought I need to give the wingers some respect because they never usually get the recognition. Everyone knows the hatred that the All-Australian squad has got because they don't actually use wingers in their All-Australian midfield. They chuck other inside mids into their wings, so I thought I need to give them some respect and I'll name the top 5 wingers in the competition currently. Now this list was harder than I thought because wingers don't get that much credit. Then you look at the wingers in the competition, you're like, geez, this position's actually kind of stacked. So yeah, hopefully you leave your top 5 wingers down below in the comments, and I'll comment on yours and give my opinion on your top 5, and you give your opinion on my top 5. So without further ado, let's get straight into the top 5. But before you do, we need to go down below and hit that like button. Can we hit like 10 to 15 likes? That's what I want to try to get all my videos hitting around that mark. And when you're down there, hit that subscribe button because we're on the road to 300 subscribers. So make sure to hit that notification so you know when I upload. And now let's get straight into the video. So at number 5, I've gone with Lachie Hunter. Now this man gets very underrated in the AFL because of the midfield that he's in. Everyone knows that now he has Treloar, Bontempelli, Liberatore, Bailey Smith and players like that. I can't even name them all. I'll be here all day. So this man is one of the hardest runners in the AFL because that's what you have to be a winger. You need to be highly endurance and be able to run all day like this man does. And another important part to being a good winger in the AFL is the ability to actually kick the football, because you're almost like the playmaker in the AFL. You set up the forward 50s, you start the play, and you're pretty much like the linking man in between defense and the forward line. So that's why I have Lachie Hunter at number 5. Now at number 4, I've gone with Brad Hill, and this man at the start of the year would have probably been hands down number 1. But after a kind of an iffy year, he has dropped on my list to number 4. He's a very hard runner, probably one of the most hardest runners in the AFL, and to go along with his hard running, he is a absolute precious kick at the football. He never misses a target. He's literally just a running man. He links, like every other wingman, he links the play from defense to the forward line. And even though we had a down year, you can expect this man to be up and about for St Kilda when they try to make their top 4 push this year, and he'll be at the forefront. Now at number 3, I've gone with Mitch Duncan, and this man is criminally underrated again this year, just because it's kind of like the Bulldogs midfield. Like, they have so many stars around their midfield, that like the Dangerfields, the Selwoods, the Cam Guthrie's that have just broken out. And you always forget about Mitch Duncan. He's been around since 2011. I could be wrong with that, but I just remember he was a part of that 2011 flag. But not many people know that because he was a young little fella running around. But now he is an absolute star of the competition. Runs all day, hits targets. I think there was like a moment in that grand final in this year, or last year now that we're in 2021, and he hit up Tom Hawkins. Literally no defender could stop Tom Hawkins getting the football because this man is just sending it into space, hitting Tom Hawkins on the lead. Where do you want it, is what he's saying. He's almost like Caleb Daniel with how great he is of a kick, and that's what you have to be an elite winger. You have to be able to kick the football like a man like Mitch Duncan does. Now at number 2, I've gone with Andrew Gaff, and he plays kind of like a different type of winging role. Most wingers are highly uncontested players, don't usually try to get the hard ball, try to stay on the outside for the receives, but this man gets a lot of his own football and plays. I was almost hesitant to put him in because of how many times he actually does go into the guts, but I thought he starts on the wing. He usually starts most stoppages on the wing, but he's almost like a contested wingman. He goes in, there's a few in the lead that are like this. Sam Walsh does a lot of this also, which he actually is a winger, but he will transition to a full-time like inside mid in the future. But Andrew Gaff, he was before that Andrew Brayshaw incident that everyone knows about. Don't need to mention that for everyone involved. Andrew Brayshaw, the Brayshaw family, so that stopped him from. I reckon hands down the best midfielder in the 2018 season, and everyone knows that Tom Mitchell ended up winning it, even though he was a very, very good season. But I feel like if Andrew Gaff, sorry, I'm naming the wrong person. If Andrew Gaff actually did end up not doing that, he would have been a 2018 Brownlow medalist. That's just how impactful and how good he was in that 2018 season. Now at number 1, I have hands down Lachie Whitfield as the best wingman in the AFL. I didn't have it wasn't a breakout year this year, but he just proved how good this man is. I think this is like one of his first years fully going to the wing role, because in the years past he has transitioned into a little bit of a half back, but he was a full time and even went to a little bit of a guts, which I never thought I would see from Lachie Whitfield. And he runs all day. He's so good. He's one of these people that can kick on both feet, so you can't even tell when Lachie Whitfield plays what foot he's kicking on, because he's just so good at kicking on either feet. He runs all day. I've said that so many times in this video about people running all day, but the wingmen do, and it's the ones that can run all day which beat the other wingmen in the competition. They're just endurance beasts. You need to be able to kick the footy, and Lachie Whitfield, him and Caleb Daniel are just equally just great. But I reckon what almost makes Lachie Whitfield even a better kick of the footy than Caleb Daniel is Lachie Whitfield's ability to kick on the both sides of his feet. Caleb Daniel usually has to try to find the right side of his body, but Lachie Whitfield doesn't. He's just so good. I recommend you to go and watch some full games of GWS next year and just see this man grab the ball 30 times and make something happen 30 times. That's just how great this man is. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to drop a like on this video. The next part of the field I will be doing will be the defenders, so I'll be doing the halfbacks and the key defenders, and then I'll be going to the ruckman. I could do the ruckman next. Drop down below what I should do. I want to see your top 5 wingmen, because wingman was actually a harder position to pick than I thought, because there's so many different elements to being a great wingman in the AFL. The endurance, be able to kick the football. Sometimes you have to be a contested player sometimes when you play on the wing, depending if you play like an Andrew Gaff. So make sure to drop a like on this video, try to get this video to 15 likes, and subscribe, because we're on the road to 300 subscribers.